Good morning, people. It's going on about 10. I'm getting a little bit later start, and we're just getting out here to the hunt. I think I showed you this here. It's half the corn hall, and then we're getting into the photo gallery hall, and you can see some of the damage a little bit better during the day. I'm going to have to get in here and get this all sprayed eventually. I'm going to have my daughter out to do a garbage sweep too. Always a lot of garbage out here when I'm setting up, but we're just getting going for the day. Our main focus today is going to be this display here, which is a pirate display. We got to get the scene setters up and a couple other little things, and that netting that Jim Erickson, and thank you again for the netting. We're going to try to get some of that up. Ought to be interesting. Rest of the hunt you've already seen. Hasn't been really any change with any of that. Let's see here. Better get the blowouts plugged in. And that's this cord here. Here, how do I get the blowouts up and going? We better also do breakfast of the day. And this one is going out to Jim Erickson and Hellmouth, Troy W. France. Since they like bonfires, we need something we could cook over the fire for breakfast this morning. And it's going to be a weird breakfast. Roasted peppers, brats, and peanut butter s'mores with your choice of an adult beverage to go with it. I know that should be a late time snack, but if you're out camping, you might, my phone just tweeted again. You know, it might be good. So that's going to be the breakfast of the day. And then we'll kind of go from there. We'll see what you guys think of that breakfast of the day. Now on to building. Well, we've done it. We've got the scene setters up. It takes a while. I hate putting these scene setters up because they take so damn long. The foam panels are a lot easier. Now it's time to get in here, do a cleanup, and then we're going to get fishy. Well, we went fishy in the pirate display. Jim Erickson, my buddy, my friend, my bud. Here's the first part of the fish netting. Up and going in the pirates display. We got it hanging from the tree and branching out to the walls. Adds rather a nautical theme to it, and this would not have been possible without Jim Erickson. It's because of him we got the fish netting. So thank you, Jim. It's being put to use. And if you guys remember, I showed a vlog of the fish net when we got it from Jim. And we took the sidewalls and cut it in half. This is half of the sidewall here. I forgot to add, now that the fish netting's done in here, I've got some of the larger props that need to get put in here before I put the fence up. So we're going to need to drag those out. And then I do need to get the fencing up in this display, in the Pirates display, and in the mirror display in the photo hall. So those are going to pretty much be the what we're going to be working on the rest of the day. But I need to put this down. I've got to go to my friend's house to see how much corn he has, and I've got to try to line up somebody else for corn too, hopefully. So we're going to be out and about doing that. I'm not going to have any vlog footage of that one. But we get back, we'll start moving stuff into the display here, hopefully. Okay, it's about dinner time. I'm not in good mood. I'm a little disgruntled. My friend said his neighbor had corn. He didn't say how much, and I was hoping for a trailer load. We got up there, and that's all he had. That's all of the corn I've got for this year. And I need enough corn to fill this trailer twice in order to do the corn haul. So I'm scrambling. I've got one other place I can check, and we're gonna go down tomorrow morning and do that. And only problem with it is it won't be free. I'm gonna have to buy it. provided they have enough for me. I'd like to at least get this trailer filled once with corn, and I could do part of a corn haul at least. If I don't get that, if I can't get that thing totally filled tomorrow, then we run into a problem. You know, like I explained with the setup, switches over, switches back, and I'm supposed to have 2 more switches in here. I'm not exactly sure what the hell to do with it. I've got enough of the photo gallery walls to do this hallway up to here. Problem with that though is I don't have enough pictures and stuff to fill the photo hall with it being that long. I don't think. I'm gonna have to kind of look and see. I probably could space it out and make that work. But what am I going to do with the other 3 rows? Now, I also made up some rat tails this year. And those were supposed to go in the walk-through mausoleum, which got canceled because of lack of time. I still have the rat tails. Now, I've got 4 skeletons, pose and stay skeletons I bought at Costco last year. Brand new, still in the box, never been opened. I could go ahead, because I'm not going to have time to corpse them. Just put the skeletons out here, you know, and standing in the corners with the rat tails in them and have them start going off, you know, as people go through. I could do that. You know, but that's still, you know, 4 corners in 3 long hallways. You know, what the heck? So I've got to figure out what else to do. I'm going to do some research tonight. But, got a couple ideas the wife and I had talked about. Not exactly sure. But, I wanted to show you this. I got the fence in for here. And then, over here in the pirate display, I showed you the netting earlier. And again, thank you, Jim Erickson. We also moved in some of the bigger props in here. They're not put together, but they are in here. I've got the fence up down to here, and we found a 3-foot panel. As you can see, is too short, and a 4-foot panel was too long by about 2 inches, and I didn't want to cut a fence panel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a 2x2 as a stake right in here, and we'll zip tie the zip it to the fence. You know, that way we have a gate, we can get in there and do what we need to, and it will still keep people out, hopefully. So we've got that. Now, tomorrow we're going to be going down, checking my last source for corn. And if that's a wash, then I'm going to do this. We're going to probably put up the rest of the photo gallery walls, and I can come out here later in the day, get them sprayed if the weather's nice. So that project will be done. Then we'll put scene setters up in the other 3 halls. We're going to do the skeletons in there. But while we're out running around, if I can't get the corn, we're going to stop by Spirit and Halloween City and check out a couple of things too. You know, just I'm not looking for big major props. I'm looking for filler props. One idea that I had is, and I don't know why, people are scared to death of clowns. Why? I have no idea. But I was thinking at Halloween City I might be able to get some cheap costumes. You know, cheap clown costumes. And I could dress the skeletons up on that, and then maybe buy some clown paraphernalia at Spirit or Halloween City. You know, and just post it on the walls, you know, what have you. And, you know, and just go that way. You know, I need stuff that I can hang on the wall or will sit in the corner. I just don't want to get real elaborate and spend $200 for a statue. You know, so I'm going to try to make my own. But, you know, it's that, and then there's a couple other ideas I'm kicking around in my head I'm going to do some research on. But at this point, I'm going to, and it's still daylight out, as you can see. I'm calling it quits early. I've been out here late the last couple of nights. I'm frustrated about the corn, so I need to step away from the actual building of the haunt. Besides, I ain't got nothing else I can really do out here tonight, you know, until I find out about the corn. So I'm kind of in limbo for tonight. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the vlog to a close early, go down and get it edited, and then I've been working on some new LED lighting. off and on during the summer. You're just soldering the LEDs together or soldering the resistors on them. I need to get them into housings yet, so I think I'm going to dink around a little bit with that tonight too. I'm not going to get them done tonight, but you know, I'll get a little bit further on them. You know, so I'm going to kind of work on that, and I'm just going to kick back, put a movie in, and take it easy tonight. Heck, we've been going balls to the walls since last Friday. So for right now, I'm going to say stay spooky. And as the sun slowly sets, stay toxic on day 5.